Hey, it's your old pal Lucid Stew again, and this time we'll head to California's high desert and the city of Victorville for an adventure related to the High Desert Corridor high-speed rail project. We are at the former George Air Force Base in Victorville to check out what remains of the base ghost town. On the right you have former base housing, and on the left a large warehouse for Newell brands. You've probably never heard of them, but you've likely heard of their products. George Air Force Base opened in 1941, just before the war, and acted mainly as a pilot training base until closing in 1992. Now on the left is the base's old elementary school. As we turn on George Boulevard, to the right is Vermont Christian School, which used to be the base chapel. On the left is Schmidt Park, which is carrying on its function from the base days. Now on the right, West Wind Sports Center, which was the base gym. This building ahead used to be the Family Support Center. And on the left are the Airmen's Dorms. A baseball diamond on the right, and then the base movie theater on the left. More base housing ahead. All of that is inaccessible now. Unbeknownst to me, they blocked it off about 3 weeks before I got out here on the way back from the Central Valley in May. Sadly, it was still all accessible the first time I was around there to film Brightline West footage last year, but I didn't know. The building coming up on the left used to be a daycare center with more base housing on the right. These days, most of the base buildings have been replaced with large warehouses. The white building way in the back is a hangar. That's where the base PDX used to be. They had a bowling alley next to it. Further behind that is a power plant that wasn't here in the base days. Now we've turned around and you can see the crumbling housing a little better, covered in graffiti. The warehouse on the right is Maersk and Prologis, so logistics, which is fitting. After closure, the base was converted into the Southern California Logistics Airport. In addition to the warehousing and logistics operations, they operate a large plane storage out here, and a bunch of different movies have taken advantage of its apocalyptic atmosphere. Like me, you might be wondering why all these dwellings are left to rot out here in the desert when the state has a major housing problem. Well, not long after it closed, the base was declared a Superfund site. Apparently there are all sorts of nasty substances in the area still. There is a large hospital off to the left that you can't see here, and a bunch of cops were milling around over there, probably someone trespassing to film an urban decay video or something. The building on the left with the striping used to be a youth center. Those two checked water towers up ahead are in the Federal Correctional Complex. All this relates to high-speed rail because the high desert corridor would run through here along Air Expressway between California High-Speed Rail and Brightline West. As with other videos like this lately, this is a preview of things to come on the main channel, where I will be looking at Southwest High-Speed Rail from San Francisco to Las Vegas, which would run through here. But that's all for now. Until next time, I'll see you on that big beautiful freeway.